for joining me live. If you're joining me after the live, I truly appreciate you taking the time to do so. Take a look at the description box below or the pinned comment below. That's where you're going to find the timestamps for today's reading. I would suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I would, to get a better gauge on what it is that Spirit is trying to tell you about love predictions for you. If you don't have access to your birth chart, take a look at the description box below. There is a link to astrologyguide.com, and that is one of the many resources that you can go to get a free astrology chart. You need to know your birthday, your birthplace, and hopefully the birth time so you can get a better chart. But all of that can help you come to this tarot reading and other tarot readings with a more open energy so you can receive the messages. All right, guys. Hey, Janet. Welcome in. We're going to get started at 5 minutes in. Hello to Janet from England. Tam Tam in the house. Let's go. Happy Tuesday. Janet and Tam Tam in the house. Thank you to my light crew members that are here. I do truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started at 5 minutes in, and then we'll go from Aries to Pisces. We got Debbie in the house. Hello, Debbie. Debbie Beverly Hills. Welcome in, guys. As per the norm, we're going to get started at 5 minutes in. Tam Tam, I hope you were able to see. I'm going to make the announcement in just a bit, but this is going to be the last live we do for a while because I just really want to spend some time with the kiddos, okay? I will record. Trust that I will record, but I just will not be doing lives probably. Well, we'll see. We'll see when I start back up again, but I'll let everybody know. Thank you, Tam. Listen, everybody in the house, we've got our moderator down there and she's already saying hit that like button. So in addition to those little hearts you can push, if you go to the like button that looks just like this and smash that like button, it really does help wake up the algorithm. I'm gonna get started at 5 minutes in, guys. Getting started at 5 minutes in. You know, I was gonna fiddle with my microphone, but it's not the microphone that causes the echo. It's the fact that I still haven't done anything with this studio. So worry you not when I start going live again. When I make the announcement that I will go live again, there will be more in the studio until it will be less echoey, less like I'm delivering these messages from a cave. All right, guys, 5 minutes in. Thank you all for, hey, listen, we got so many people that are in here and nobody's going down to the comments and saying hello. Also, nobody's liking. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do me a favor, help me wake up the algorithm and let them know that I am live here and that I'm about to deliver messages for clarity, for people's greatest and highest good. Hit that like button, the one that looks like this, or the one that looks like this, the like, the thumbs up button, and head on down to the comments down below and say hello. Hey, Red Birdie, hi. Because right now is the only time that I'm going to be able to read these things. I miss a lot of the messages when I'm actually reading the tarot. So come on down to the like, or come on down. Like, people are getting disturbed by the absence of return of energy. Debbie Beverly said, wake up, hit it. Thank you, Janet. Yes, I'm getting settled. I do appreciate you. All right, guys. Look, we only got 30 seconds left before I get started. Nobody other than our light crew and our OGs are down in the bottom saying hello. So if you've got some stuff to say, I might just miss it. I'm just saying that. Okay, I'm letting you know the God's honest truth. Once I tap in, baby, I just go. All right. We're going to be, I'm going to make an announcement and then we're going to go from Aries to Pisces. Hello. Fulgen, I'm just going to say Fulgen. Hello, Fulgen. Hi. Thank you very much for heading down to the comments. and saying hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, guys. Oh my goodness. Listen, it is Gemini season until like the 20th of this month. And what that means is a lot of energy, a lot of Mercury energy, a lot of blessings to you as well. Thank you very much for joining me. A lot of energy coming in and out. So I would definitely say over the next few weeks to be even more so aware of your presence, of your energy, of your voice, of what it is that you truly want, of consistent energy towards your goals and your aspirations, right? Things can be a little flighty. Things can be a little abrupt message-wise. You might have some technical difficulties, and just ask for you to just woo-saw yourself into your own energy, learn to ground your energy over the next few weeks, because there could be some misunderstandings, some misinterpretations, some miscommunication, or the exact opposite. You might find that this Gemini season is really waking up your ability to communicate and co-create with others. So just really pay attention. If you're finding a stall, that could be a reason why. And if you're finding an escalation of energy, that could be the reason why as well. Just so you guys know, this is typically something that I do. I typically go, hey, you, how are you? Great. I'm so happy that you're able to join. This is typically something that I usually do on Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. However, I'm going to stop for just a bit because it is summertime and I want to spend some time with my kids. I also need to put some work into the studio because, as you can hear, it's a little echoey. So I'm going to do my due diligence as a professional and as a mom over the next few weeks, and I will make an announcement. That's why it's so important that you follow me here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, because I do post in the comments area, in the post section. And then if you wanted to follow me on Instagram, that information is down below. If you want to work with me in any capacity, I offer venting sessions, coaching sessions. Yes, I do offer coaching sessions and private readings. All of that information is in the description box below. All right, so without further ado, Aries. We are going from Aries to Pisces, starting off with Aries, the Ram fam, taking a look at love predictions, romantic, very specifically the romantic love predictions. Aries, do me a favor, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This message could be for you. If you need to check out your other placements, I encourage you to do so. All right, for Aries, love predictions. What is coming towards the Aries for their greatest and highest good? The whole bunch flew out, but I will let you know there's like almost like the Justice card. Weights and balances. Delicate balance, this card says. It says strike a balance between freedom and commitment. So Aries has been very heavily activated for the last month and a half with a lot of planets in the sign. And so this is kind of like a side message. So make sure that you are still taking the steps that you need to take with the goals and the aspirations that you have. Don't be the old shadow version of a cardinal sign, okay? This is a very heavy, if you needed a sign, I'm giving you the sign. I'm a vessel, a conduit from source to you right now, okay? So the shadow side of cardinal signs, the leadership sign, which is what Aries is, can be very eager and ready to start things, but have a hard time with follow through, have a hard time with completing. So make sure that if this love comes up and it is something that pulls very heavily on your energy, that's why I said at the very beginning of this reading, like, really ground yourself and pay attention to that, because the last thing you want to have happen is you just start at the very beginning of this year or over the last couple of months a progress towards a goal, and then this love comes in, or love starts playing a role in your life, and then you give up on that. That's not what Spirit wants. Spirit needs Aries to be leaders out there right now, leading and helping others. A lot of our calling is in the service of other people, all right? Let's do romantic love. Oh my God, I am not even effing shitting you. What in the absolute fork? You saw me shuffle. I love the magic that surrounds this. This is what I'm going to be sad. It's bittersweet when I say I got to take a break from lives. It really is. Because I tell you what, spirit be coming in hot. This is the same card, guys. It is the exact same card. 2 times, exactly. First time it came out in the upright, and then this time it came out in the reverse. That doesn't mean that it's in the reverse that you're going to have a lack of balance. Although for some of you guys, it's saying to be aware of that. But I mean, there's 2 messages on this card. So let's see what it says. Oh, reciprocal lines. Navigate boundaries with grace, mastering the art of give and take in harmony. Reciprocation, reciprocal lines. So somebody could be coming in this week to help you balance your energy. Aries, in the energy of romantic love. And I've been getting this for a little while for Aries. This is a completely new deck, but I'm still kind of getting this idea of somebody meant to come in and take a load off. Who is this person that's meant to come in and take a load off for Aries? One less thing to worry about is what I'm getting. Who is this person what is this energy? Girl and boy. I'm so giddy because it's my absolute favorite king other than the emperor. It's the emperor's best friend, guys. The emperor's best friend. Listen to everything that I'm saying as I speak to you. When I talk in these tarot readings, listen to everything I'm saying, okay? Take it as it resonates. Don't force, but listen with an open heart and open mind. Aries, you are the emperor. I don't give a gosh darn or a hoot or a holler if you are a male or a female. When it comes to tarot, the Emperor card has been assigned to Aries. And I literally just saw this card come out when I asked who is supposed to be coming to take a load off. And I get the King of Pentacles, who is the Emperor's best friend, the Emperor's right-hand man. The support to the Emperor. You being the Aries, this person being the support. And don't get it flicked, Aries. Don't get it flicked. Just because your major arcana is the Emperor and this person is coming up as the King of Pentacles, don't think that they are less than. No way, absolutely not, honey. In this particular deck, they come up as wealthy man. The number 13 could be significant. I was just thinking the number 13 before we came in here. That's crazy. What was I thinking about? I saw something and I was like, oh, the number 13. I can't remember. And maybe it's not pertinent to you guys' energy, but a wealthy man, y'all better claim that right now. Okay, so let's say you're interested in women. Then that's the female version of that. And it doesn't have to be wealth in the fact that they are sloppily rich. although it doesn't have to be that. It's stable. It's stability. And God, this person is so like chill in their own energy. So chill in their own energy. I love it. The reason why I like the King of Pentacles, and I talk about this all of the time, is because that is somebody who is willing to invest in something. They've already figured out how to invest in themselves, and they're willing to invest in something. So this would be a person ready for a commitment. Some of you guys have already met this person. I'm not saying a person from the past. No. I'm talking about some of you guys have already met this person. You guys, that's what open heart and open mind means. Tell me about who this wealthy person is. Tell me a little bit more. The 4 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Ooh, Jesus. You know, I'm about to chastise you a little bit, Aries. Okay. In order for you to call in this, now some of you guys are on a timeline where you're already interacting with this person, not just met this person, but are interacting with this person. So I'm talking to the people that are still trying to get on that timeline, right? You might have been the biggest block. Some of you guys might be like, girl, I'm so glad that you're telling me that I'm getting a new lover that's coming in because I've been waiting so long. But the waiting game has almost been an energetic block because of how you were showing up, Aries. Like, the God's honest truth is the way that these cards are showing me, they're almost saying that because you've been stuck in your head about energies from the past, like romantic relationships that didn't work out, that didn't pan out. That person never showed up for you. That person never followed through with the support for you. When are they going to show up? When are they going to show up? Just being okay with, not really okay, but not doing anything to change the confusion. Like not actively getting yourself out of the confusing situation was keeping this person from coming in. So I am talking to the Aries who's resonating with everything I'm saying right now. And then also can say, you know what? I'm ready to give up the confusing connection. I have now come to terms with the fact that this person is never going to show up for me. I have now come to terms with the fact that the reciprocation wasn't there. I have now come to terms with the fact that I am growing and this person isn't. So now it's time to pivot into a different direction. Okay. So once you do that, Aries, then that's when this King of Pentacles, male or female, it doesn't matter, comes into your energy. Here's the thing. I don't know who this person is, but I tell you, if I did know who this person is, I would chastise them too. Because guess what? They were holding on to some old energy as well. I'm not even going to lie. All right, tell me about what this looks like for Aries over the next 7 days. What? Oh my goodness. I love this calling that has come over my life because I love being tapped into this energy. I am sweating though. I am sweating. It's a little bit physically uncomfortable to be here, but I am tapped into this energy. Some of you guys are like, oh, she's just making it up. It says wealthy man, but you keep saying King of Pentacles. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. Here you go. Confirmation. Ain't nobody coming for me. Ooh, don't let me hear you talk about yourself like that. Ain't nobody coming for me. My whole love life has been disruptive. I've never received the kind of love I know I deserve. Ooh, don't let me hear you talk like that. Because you darn sure will not call in a healthy version of this King of Pentacles. But for those of you guys who have learned to have grace with yourself, King of Pentacles confirmed twice, 2 different decks. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and then at the bottom of the deck for the Aries, the Hermit card. It's a slow burn of a relationship. It's because, okay, so we've got new here. Somebody taking action towards you, and then you being at the door, being given an option from spirit to accept or to not accept with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that somebody's advancing towards you over the next 7 days. Aries, excuse me. And you standing at the doorway. This could be on your phone. This could be in person. Really trying to carefully almost, again, weigh your options to make sure, like, it's like doing a personal check. Am I ready? Am I ready? Do I got all the tools I need? Where's my keys? Where's my wallet? Am I ready to invest in this? The good thing is that this is no opportunity in your life is ever going to pass you up, but it is always up to you if you say yes or no. So if I'm talking to the Aries that is still like heard everything I said about this past person who is obviously not going to change and you're still stuck on them, then this person presents themselves to you and you say no, because this is an opportunity. You say no because you're still stuck on the other person. Cool. That's you. That's your life. Nobody's trying to tell you what to do. Now, for those people who say, you know what, I've already learned those lessons, I don't want to learn those lessons anymore, it damn sure does look like this. This is like leaning like this, but I promise you it's not. I guess it's just my phone. Anyways, some of you guys are going to make the decision for your greatest and highest good. I want to try to figure out what this Virgo energy is here, this Hermit energy. So on the table, we've got Virgo twice, Capricorn, and Taurus. Tell me about this Hermit. The Four of, oh. Well, hot diggity dog. No, you guys are ready. The Aries that I'm talking to, y'all are ready. Some of you guys have been tied very heavily to a karmic partner. Very heavily to a karmic partner. And the fact that this is a Virgo card and here's another Earth card here could verify that some of you guys have been very heavily attached to a Virgo specifically. Or even Virgo energy, shadow Virgo energy, which is I need perfection in my life. Or I need to be perfect before I can allow in a perfect kind of fairy tale love. Bullshit. Oh, sorry. You don't need to be perfect. You need to have intention and accountability. This is telling me that the bulk of the people that are here that are resonating with this message are saying goodbye to the past. Have actually even blocked, either done an energetic cord cutting or taken a look on their phone and blocked the past energy. Let's see a little bit more on that, how this is going to progress for Aries over the next 7 days. Let's just get a couple of cards, and then I want to get this person's intentions. The Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords. Actually, that's a Nine of Swords. And then the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, this person is taking... Some of you guys already know who this person is, and you can already see the potential in y'all's connection, but this person is taking so long studying you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. That's a song. That it's like, but wait a minute, do you like me? Some of you guys might have issues with sleeping or ruminating over this person. Is this the love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Like you're questioning this King of Pentacles. Is this going to be my one? Is this going to be my soul partner? Is this the person I'm committed to? So let's ask, does this person have, what intentions does this person have with the Aries, please? What are the overall intentions? The nine of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy, guys. I don't ever do Nine of Pentacles. You don't need to question my methods. I'm not questioning my methods. Whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles, I get Capricorn energy. Again, with this groundedness here. And let me tell you something. You're not going to rush a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Aries, I know you don't like that. I know you don't like that. The Three of Pentacles, I want to work with you, though. The Six of Swords. See, I told you that they had to move on from something, and that they're also blocking themselves from. This is double confirmation. So you are blocking yourself from somebody that you had to go inward to try to figure out what direction is your true north, dealing with this past energy, right? And they are literally moving away from past energy, blocking themselves off from past energy. This is the Six of Swords here, and this is the Four of Pentacles. These are playing cards, guys. These big ones, these are playing cards, so they look a little bit different. But they do want to work with you. And here's the thing about this King of Pentacles, male or female, again, it doesn't matter. They know that in order to have a healthy relationship, they need to let go of old baggage. This is Aries. How is Aries going to feel about this person over the next 7 days, please, Spirit? The King of Swords. See, the Ace. Dang it, I should have said it before it came out. Some of you guys know this person through loose work associations. Like maybe y'all used to work together, or y'all currently work together, or y'all know each other in passing from work. You know, I'm getting poetic justice. I'm literally getting poetic justice. What did Janet Jackson work in a salon? And Tupac Shakur was like a package delivery person, worked for FedEx or something like that. It's something loose. The Six of Pentacles, you guys are willing to give whenever they say go. The Two of Cups, or I was getting Two of Cups off this, but this is the Knight of Cups. But whomever I'm talking to, Aries, you already have a developed crush on somebody other than the past person, and you're just waiting. You're like here, like almost about to jump into like a double dutch. Just say yes. Just say the word. Give me the green light, honey. Because whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Trust. That's what I feel like. Aries is doing a really good job of trying not to be overbearing to this person. For those of you guys who resonate with this, don't force it. Sometimes I'll be reading the comments and I'm like, you totally forced everything I just said. Don't force it if you have to check out your other placements. But essentially what I see is, I said it at the very beginning, some of y'all know who this person is already. Some of you guys already have like a crush or been like wondering, oh, if so-and-so is loose from his thing or her thing, maybe we could probably do something. Just say the word, baby. Some of you guys, I mean, this is not going to be everybody, but have you ever had a friend where you're like, hey, if we're both single when we're 40, maybe we should link up? And y'all are like both, you just turned 40 and they're like 39 and a half. It's something like that. All you got to do is say yes. Ooh, that's a song. All you got to do is say yes. Oh, is that Floetry? Yeah. Let me get you some advice, because I feel like some of you guys are just over here on pins and needles waiting for this person. You gonna use this one? Advice for Aries. It's Aries, you're getting a long reading. I have to make sure I give Aquarius a long reading today, because last week I gave Aquarius a really short reading and I got called out on it. Advice. You did? I'm not saying it's that person, but it's just something that came to mind. All right, listen, here's the advice, this Scorpio energy right there. It's a death card. Don't be afraid of change. That's literally what that is. Don't be afraid of change. Now, usually when you look at like a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there will be like a depiction of people along the road, and this angel of death is marching through. And the only one that is not afraid of the death and the rebirth is the child. And Aries is a very childlike, like a baby sign. Aries is the first, right? So it's the baby. So I know you would think mentally, you'd be like, no, we should be the adults. No, we're the babies. I'm an Aries sun, I know. And so like this Scorpio energy, Spirit is saying, when you allow change into your life, trust that I'm going to put something better in its place, as long as you do the work, as long as you work with me, as long as you trust in me and yourself and your ability to allow in change. So long story short, allow in the change. All right, guys. All right, if this is where we part ways, I love you. Until next time, mwah, bye. Let's move on to Taurus. 28-25. Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Do me a favor, come to this reading with open hearts and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, Taurus, is to try to get you some clarity. Specifically, we are talking about romantic love, okay? If this isn't your reading, don't force it. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. For Taurus, it says pace of pleasure. Right up your alley. I will not be rushed. I have a 6-year-old who is a Taurus, and let me tell you what, she is every bit Taurus. I haven't pulled the rest of her chart. I probably should. I feel like I will here as soon as we're done today, but she will not be rushed. As a matter of fact, if I'm like, hey, come on, we need to go faster, I see her body very earnestly going so much slower. I've had to learn not to rush my Taurus baby, because it just makes things worse. And as an Aries, I'm like, come on. So she's teaching me to ground myself. That's what this energy is. Like, I'm not going to go, so I'm not going on somebody else's pace. I'm not going on society's pace, and I'm not going on my partner's pace. Whomever it is that you are connecting with, you are taking a look at like kind of a bird's eye view, Taurus, of this connection, and you're saying, I'm going to go with what is comfortable with me. Pace of pleasure. Resist the rush. Adopt a slower stride and savor each moment as a message. The clock is broken in the background. And there's a lot of leaves, like fall looking leaves on this card. So you could be dealing with somebody who has a birthday in the fall, or fall in the Northern Hemisphere. I would be talking about September, October, November timeframe would be fall. So that could have been a very significant time in your life, Taurus, or leading up to this energy of being so learned to say, yeah, I'm not going to rush. I've tried that before. It didn't work for me. Let's talk about who this person is that Taurus is commingling with over the next week. Romantic love. Who is this person, or what is this energy, please? High honor. Some of you guys could have an association with the military. For Taurus, that's a 7. It's literally exactly what I was talking about with my daughter. You have somebody around you, Taurus, who is used to just go, 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 go. And I feel you very, very specifically looking at that person and saying, like, sticking up for yourself, standing up for yourself. And whoever this person is, they're a pretty loud person. And sticking up for yourself. Now, it could be they have a loud energy, or it's you actually conversing with this person and saying, I'm going to be methodical. We should be methodical. We need to turn down the noise. There's no reason to rush. And it doesn't have to be like you being like stern with them, but it's very mature energy for the Taurus. Romantic love for the Taurus, please, Spirit. The Justice, the Devil card. Do you want to go? Do you want to do things? Like, for some of you guys, you know who this person is. For some of you guys, this is a really long-standing connection. And then for others, you guys, it's new. But listen to me. If this is a really long-standing connection, you are standing up for yourself in this connection and saying, are you not seeing the patterns? Because I am quite literally so clear to the patterns of this connection. So unless you want to keep doing shit the same old way and getting the same shitty ass result of this connection, I need you to listen to me. Thank you so much for that flow state sticker, Sandy. That's beautiful. I need you to listen to me. The 5 of Wands. Whoever this person is, they can see your growth. The 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They can see your growth. You might have taken some time from this connection. You might have taken some time from dating, period. Okay? And then you come back to the game. Remember, there's two storylines that I'm picking up here. So you need to plug and play as it fits, okay, in your reality. But you guys are... Thank you for the beautiful stickers. I love that. T got them. Thank you. You guys are maturing. I don't care how old you are, but you're maturing to teamwork and what it's supposed to look like. And for you, it is the reciprocity of energy. But even though reciprocity means like give and take, like you understand that it is okay for me to show up as I am. And I am different than you. And two different people can coexist, but the thing is that I have to honor who I am and what it is that I want and what it is that I'm looking for. Who's this person? I need to get a little bit more on who this person is that you could be connecting to over the next 7 days. Who is this person for Taurus? Is it a fire sign? Is it a fire sign? This is King of Wands. Is it? It doesn't have to be. As soon as I looked down, I saw a cup, so it could be a water sign as well. And then not all of us really know the astrology chart of the people that we're dealing with. But again, this is just confirmation. Like, you're dealing with somebody who is used to go, 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 go. Quick, 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 quick. Loud, 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 loud. Their presence is there. It's in your face. I mean, it could be a redhead for some of you guys. Their presence is there. It's in your face. I just watched Merida. I love that Disney movie. I literally just rewatched that movie day before yesterday. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys. What does this person want with Taurus over the next 7 days? More fire energy. Page of Wands. This person literally could be saying things are not exciting anymore in our connection, and I need excitement. And if this is a new connection, this person could be a little bit of love bombing for you, a little bit of like too much too soon for you. And that could lead to some headbutting, because if you're dealing with a fire sign, they want to go fast. They're very Veruca Salt. Don't care how, I want it now. How does this person truly feel about the Taurus, please? How does this person truly feel about the Taurus? Taurus, you're not talking to them? Taurus, why won't you talk to me? Why aren't you returning my text? Why does it take you so long to return my text? Why are you leaving me on red? How does Taurus feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person? The Five of Swords. I'm not engaging. I shall not be moved. What does Taurus want with this connection overall? Damn. Taurus, if you're finding yourself in a connection with somebody who's not energetically your match, now is a good time to say something. Especially if this is confirmation. I'm not telling you what to do. You're an adult. I'm an adult. All I'm saying is the cards are quite literally saying that you're all up in your head, or you've said something and you don't want to have to repeat yourself. I shouldn't have to repeat myself to another adult. Shit, I barely even repeat myself to my kids. Type energy. But then when you start comparing adults to your interaction with your kids, tell, evidence. Where is this connection headed overall? I'm not picking sides. I'm just looking at the cards. Because I'm a fire sign. And let me tell you something. If you got an Aries in the house, if we got an Aries in the house cross-watching, or an Aries moon cross-watching, and you're over here dealing with the Taurus, be gentle, please. Oh my God. Or go find somebody that matches your fire. All right, Taurus, that was a little plug for the Taurus. Where's this connection heading for the Taurus? The Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, and then the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So it's a conversation about, can we make this last? Can we work together? Sure, I'll meet you for some drinks. And it's conversing back and forth, you gathering information, just seeing if they divulge from, or if they're showing up if they're showing up wearing their mask, or if they're showing up with their mask off for you. Taurus, you're dealing with somebody that the mask is slipping. Yeah, sure, we can talk about the future, but I still stand where I stand. Let me get a little bit more on where this is going for Taurus, please. Where is it going? Where is it headed for Taurus? The Tower. At the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like Taurus is identifying the person across the table at dinner of not being an energetic match. Now, now we're all adults, right? I don't believe in ghosting. I think that we're old enough to speak our minds and to walk away. So if you have the strength, you definitely have the capability. If you've got the capacity, Taurus, I feel like there's with this Three of Cups and this Page of Swords, there's an opportunity for you over the next 7 days for you to say something, to get it off your chest. And if it's the first time you're saying something, then it's the first time you're saying something. But if it's multiple times that you said the same thing and you haven't seen any difference in behavior or how they're showing up, then I feel like Taurus is saying, I think we're done. I think we're done. And yeah. All right, Taurus, let me get you some advice. Gee, what is these cards? Taurus, advice for Taurus dealing with this romantic love situation this week. It came out in the other deck. It's another Tower card. It is another Tower card. There's an inevitable dismantling of this connection, and here's the reason why, especially if this has been a long-term kind of thing. Because relationships don't just end. There's obstacle after obstacle that did not get solved by two people coming together with the common goal of wanting to solve the problem. And one obstacle after another, it is bound to fall. So what has happened is Spirit has told you multiple times, hey, I don't think this is a good match for you. Or this has done its purpose. This has served its purpose. You've already learned what you needed to learn. It's time for you to move on. And there was an ignoring of those patterns of that communication. And so Spirit is stepping in. But this is energy that you can get ahead of. Like, honestly, I've had multiple towers in my life. And let me tell you something. If there's something that you could do about it, do something about it. And I already talked to you about there could be an opportunity for you to have a conversation. Now, some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who is way too inappropriate to have a conversation with. Cool. Cool. Don't. Let the tower fall. Let the cards fall where they may. Is that a sign? Is that a... Somebody's going to correct me on it. I'll learn something. All right, Taurus, I love you. Mwah. Many blessings to you, my dear. Let's move on to Gemini. 42. Gemini, what you got going on? Happy birthday to the Gemini sons in this house. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right, Gemini. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. I'm talking to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My intention with this reading is to try to get you some clarity. Romantic love situations for the Geminis in the house. Hidden thorns. Oh, I said that right? Okay, good. Hidden thorns for the Gemini. It says, look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. You know what? There's a lot of people finding out where they really stand in connections this Gemini season, dare I say. You know, coming to terms with it. Coming to terms with the fact that there has been miscommunications. And even like, you know, some people, and I talked about this before, and I'm not the only one that says it, but some people are hell-bent on misunderstanding. No matter how much evidence you have, they just cannot hold themselves accountable enough to understand the messaging. So I feel like this might play a role in your connection. No matter how much you show up, no matter how much you bend in this connection, Gemini, for those who I'm talking to, this is a standing connection, okay? This isn't new love coming through. I hope it's not new love, not with thorns. Shit. For those who are in a standing relationship, in a standing connection, in a standing situationship, you're seeing it. No matter how much I do, they will always show up the same. That's evidence, guys. Gemini. Who is this person that Gemini is dealing with?'Message. You might be getting a message from this person, And then I just heard, can we talk in my head. Can we talk for a minute? Yeah, you might be getting a text message or a phone call from this person. Hey, Gemini, I just want to talk. But the thing that you're going to soon realize, again, for the Gemini who this is for, is that their messaging never changes. Never. I was in a connection with a guy for, it's embarrassing how many years. And it got to the point where, very unhealthy. And it got to the, it got to the point where I would send, this is how I know that it was unhealthy. I'm talking about my emails were like this, okay? Took up the entire screen to where, like, if it was a text message, I would run out of characters type thing. That's unhealthy. That ain't good. But you know, hindsight is 20/20. So I would send him emails, you know, I gotta say my one last thing. And then at the email, I'm like, I swear I told you the same thing last year. I swear I said the same thing 6 months ago. That should be evidence about me towards me. So a lot of people are learning their own shadow. Gemini. The Nine of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Everything I literally just said. The Nine of Wands. The Wounded Warrior. Let's go again, Gemini. Come on, let's go again. I promise things are different now. I love you. Open the door. Answer my phone. Unblock me. Messenger. This is 2 messenger cards here. Okay? Unblock me. I want to talk. Can we talk? So you open the door. So you say yes, we can talk. You have or you will. I want to get this person's intentions. Let's use a different deck. What is this person's intentions with the Gemini? What is this person's intentions with the Gemini? What did I say? The Two of Cups. I love you. You're my person, Gemini. I'm not letting this go. I'm not going without a fight. So now my question is, somebody said, this literally happened yesterday. He doesn't have my phone number, tripped out because I wouldn't call, went completely sideways. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm not wishing that on anybody. I've literally been here before. Ain't fun. This is just what the cards are saying. So if we've got confirmation in the live right now, then there are other Geminis and Gemini placements that are feeling this exact same energy. You know you're my person, Gemini. Why are you giving up on this? What action is this person planning on taking? What action is this person planning on taking with the Gemini? The Seven of Pentacles. It's the longevity. They're using longevity as the excuse. You know, because the Seven of Pentacles is the farmer who plants the seed, who tills the soil, plants the seed, waters the seed, and stays there until they see their... Hey guys, hey to all the Geminis down there saying hi. Stay there until they see the fruits of their labor, right? So that's literally this person. So you just gonna give up on us after all this time? What is this? How is this person showing up differently? How is this person showing up? Or is this person showing up differently for the Gemini? The Seven of Wands. See, look at this particular depiction, okay? This particular depiction is 2 people trying to protect something. This is, you know, normally when you see the Seven of Wands, it's one person trying to protect themselves, right? But this is 2 people trying to protect something. And their goal is to block off the emotions. So you might be dealing with a semi-avoidant Gemini. And for you, you're trying to block your emotions to that. But both of you guys are fighting on that last wand. So it's a competition. It's like a game of chicken. Who's going to fold first? somebody, we just had another confirmation in the comments down below on the live that this is the story. All right, for those of you guys who are on a different timeline or who are toying with this, haven't actually ran up against this conversation yet, then let me see. Let me tap into that person, in that Gemini's energy. That Gemini who hasn't seen this yet, how do they feel about this person? The Three of Pentacles, I want to work with you. I feel called to you too. I feel very drawn to you too. Some of you guys are actually married to this person. I feel like you're my person too. Let's say if Gemini had no walls up, if they were being completely honest with themselves and me, what do they see happening in this connection? No walls up, completely honest with themselves and me. The Ace of Cups. Some of y'all really do believe that this is your person. Shit, you do you, boo. What's happening in this Gemini season, if you tap into the light of it, if you tap into the power, because Gemini season can sometimes distort the hell out of truths for people, but if you tap into the light of it, then again, and I've talked about this before, you can see the thorns. You can, meaning the patterns, the behavior, your own patterns. Listen to everything I have said leading up to this point. The first card that came out here is look beyond the romance to discern the true intentions. Some of you guys, this was a new boo, a new person after you've moved on from your past. This is the next thing that presented itself to you. And so that's why you're looking at this with the Ace of Cups. You're almost, for some of you guys, when this person initially presented themselves, you said, oh, thank God, I've got somebody who's interested in me now. And it's showing it's showing that up that way for me intuitively is what I'm picking up, okay? Especially since I see this Ace of Cups. For some of you guys, this is a brand new thing. It barely got off the ground, and some of you guys are trying to ignore the patterns. Where's this connection headed for Gemini? Where is this connection headed for Gemini? Not over the next 7 days, but those of you who are in this actual energy, where is this connection headed? Where could it head? The Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and then at the bottom of the deck, the reason behind it all, the Four of Cups. There's an evaluation that's happening. And there's an evaluation that's happening, and then it splits Gemini in two, of course. Doesn't it? Of course it does. So the Ace of Pentacles in the middle is an opportunity, right? You can go left or you can go right. Some of you guys block yourself off from this person, Four of Pentacles. And some of you guys say, let's talk a little bit more. And you want to know why? Because the passion is here. The void that this person feels for some of you guys is the passion. I like having somebody pay attention to me. I like having somebody sleeping next to me at night. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, but it definitely splits the Gemini community down the middle overall. So what does that tell me? That this person was a catalyst. That this person was meant to come into your life, yes, and present as the new person, yes. But for the bulk of you guys, the lesson was meant to be learned sooner than later. What lesson was Gemini? Oh, thank you. What lesson was Gemini supposed? What were you supposed to learn in this lesson? You were supposed to learn what letting go looks like. With this, the whole reason why this person came into your life was to show you, for you to have no rose-colored glasses on for once in your life. For this person was literally supposed to come in and show you your attachment style. and show you how you behave in relationship. And to get you to have enough contrast for you to say, huh, not playing this game anymore. Now I know exactly what it is that I deserve. Some of you guys are done with that lesson, Ten of Swords. And some of you guys are still going to go another go around until it becomes potentially a Tower moment down the road. No way, shape, or form am I judging you. I was talking about it earlier. I have been in a relationship that lasted years. And it was the same lessons over and over again, the same arguments over and over again, the same behavior on both parts. It takes two. And I did not wake up to it. So I pray for you that you didn't that you're not lasting in this relationship as long as I did. It took so much of my youth. No hate, guys. I understand. I understand how the world turns, so no hate. All right. I pray that helped. I pray that you guys got some confirmation. And for those of you guys who have already detached, again, confirmation that you did exactly what you were supposed to do. All right. Love you guys. Let's move on to Cancer. 5624. For the Cancers in the house, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do me a favor, Cancer. Come to this reading with an open heart, an open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity, specifically talking about romantic love. Here we go. If the roles need to be reversed, Cancer, reverse them. Cross watcher. Shh. I'm pulling on Cancer's energy, okay? All right, for Cancer, controlling. What does that mean? Ew. Ooh, don't let me tap into some manipulative energy for the Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer. I have so much to say. But I'm trying to figure out if Spirit wants me to tell y'all another story or not. Let's just see. Let's see what comes out of it. Controlling. Power struggles lead to being manipulative. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Y'all know that's the shadow side of Cancer. Emotional manipulation. Yeah, you know why? Because Cancer be tapped into them emotions, baby. Cancer can turn it on. Please don't go. Easy. Easy. Cancer can turn it on. You want me to make you laugh so you can stay? Easy. Easy. Cancer can show up when you want them to show up. Easy. Cancer, let's say a prayer for a second. I pray this ain't you. I pray this ain't you. I love Cancer. But I know the shadow side of each zodiac sign. And the unfortunate or fortunate part, probably fortunate since I am a tarot reader, is that I've seen the shadow side of each zodiac sign for myself. Including me understanding my own shadows. Oh shit, that is strength right there. All right, not tooting my own horn. For the Cancer, what is this energy or who is this person? High honor, message of concern. 2 cards for the Cancer. I just keep getting it with this card, and whenever this card comes out, and there's even like a card of a person in here that has a military uniform on it. I think it even says something like that, but I'm gonna get loosely military association in this connection. For some of you guys, it's not military. It's your environment is loud. Like it's always loud. Like it's hard for you to have a quiet space. Anyways, whomever this person is that you're kind of, somebody's bringing some controlling and manipulative behavior to, it's showing up as this person that says, message of concern. You might be getting a text message from somebody. And then I just heard in my mind, I once was lost, but now I'm found. But I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be getting from that. I think it's like a switch up. Cancer, somebody switches up their energy where they used to be loud. They used to show up. They used to be there all the time. Poof, gone. Or they show up inconsistent. Hey, boo. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Cancer. And that's when I hear it, song and dance. Damn, Cancer. You don't come to my channel for sugarcoat. I don't bake anymore. I don't own a bakery anymore. I don't own a cake decorating business anymore. That's what you need to understand. Okay, if I need to call you out, I'm gonna call you out. And I said at the very beginning, if the roles need to be reversed, the roles need to be reversed. Hell, I called myself out 15 minutes ago. Let me talk to you. What I see happening in the cards, and I heard it very, 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 very loudly in my mind, is energy match. Whomever this person is that once was there, very loud presence in your life, very dominant presence in your life, I feel like you get a message from this person. Either them sending you a message, them talking to you, or you pick it up intuitively because you are a water sign, so you could very well be filling it out with your spidey senses and saying, this person is detaching from me. And what I feel might happen is one last show of emotion from you to try to get this person back in good graces. You in their good graces. How do I say that? To get back in their good graces. I don't like your tone at all. Bye. Who is this person that Cancer is dealing with? No, you know who this person is. I'm not going to play games, Cancer. So what's going on between Cancer and this person next 7 days? The Two of Swords. You know what? The Magician. Sometimes the shadow side of the Magician is manipulative. Confirmation. The 10 of Cups. And then the 5 of Cups. You really thought you had longevity with this person. I thought we had a plan. I thought we were going to stick together. I thought that this is why. Again, take it as it resonates. If it has to be reversed, last time I'm going to say that. I'm going to just continue to go as I see the cards, okay? So what I'm seeing is you thought you had time. You thought you had presence with this person. You thought that no matter what, that this person was going to be there. This person has lost their taste for that thought, whatever that means. So they're energetically detaching from you this week over the next 7 days, Cancer. How does this person feel about the Cancer? They were being completely honest with themselves and me. How does this person feel about the Cancer? Here's the thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm also not going to deny the fact that I am totally tapped in. I just said 6 of Swords, moving on. They haven't completely gotten over you, but they still know they got to move on. How does Cancer feel about this person if they were being completely honest with themselves and me? How does Cancer feel? You're telling me you concur. I concur. They've been distant lately. I concur. They're not calling me as much as they used to, not showing up as much as they used to. It's just different now, 4 of Pentacles. It almost feels as if they're protecting themselves from me. Maybe they have actually quite literally blocked you. You're just being honest with me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where is this connection heading overall between Cancer and this person? Where is this connection heading overall between Cancer and this person? The Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups. You weren't wrong. Y'all had a strong ass connection. The Ace of Wands. You were not wrong. This is a strong connection. Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. For those, I believe in incarnation, so reincarnation. So you're on my channel, so I'm just gonna tell you what I believe. When I look at this Six of Cups and this Two of Cups, you guys have done this before in other lives. You know each other. You've known each other multiple lifetimes. This Ace of Wands is telling me that somebody's, more than likely you, Cancer, are taking action towards this person. How are they going to respond to this action? How's Cancer's person going to respond to this action? The Ten of Pentacles. What do they want? What does Cancer's person want from this connection? What does Cancer's person want from this connection? The Two of Pentacles. Two to become one. This person really does care for you, Cancer. They really do. But I wonder if they're needing to show an act of strength to themselves and you by walking away. What does Cancer want from... How does Cancer... One more time. Give me a little bit more on Cancer's feelings about this person. If Cancer was being completely honest with themselves and me. The Two of Wands. It's the conversation for you. It's the passion for you. It's the fire for you. It's the fact that it's not boring for you. So then ultimately, what do you want from this connection? Ultimately, what does Cancer want from this connection? The Three of Wands. From the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. I want to be near you. What we might have here is a connection. Somebody's getting strong, Cancer. They are building strength where there was not strength before. And it is them understanding their worth. So you might be seeing somebody pull away from you, not contact you enough, maybe even block you for a while. They need a season of away from Cancer for a bit. I need a break, right? And it's partly to prove to themselves that they can tell you I need a break. And it's partly, I don't think that they understand it energetically, but it's a wake up call for you. Holy shit, I might actually lose my person. And some of you guys, this person might have actually even moved out. Six of Swords. But it's that much contrast. I'll tell you what, the universe works in contrast because we don't usually listen when everything is all gung-ho and happy. Usually we listen and wake up to shit when shit goes wrong. I see you waking up to that. Where is this? What is the meaning behind the connection between Cancer and this person? What is the meaning behind this connection? Because y'all been doing this. Y'all been doing this lifetimes. The Nine of Cups. There's real love here, but it takes courage. So the thing is that, are you courageous enough? And is this person courageous enough? Now, I see very clearly this isn't everybody's story. So don't force anything. Are you courageous enough? And is this person courageous enough to find what makes them happy? To find what makes you happy? And is that happiness in you and in this person together? Something about this takes courage. It takes choice. You have to choose it. You haven't been choosing it. So I wonder what's going to happen. I'm not pulling cards on that. If you want a personal reading, book a personal reading. But I wonder what's going to happen for you, Cancer, where you decide you want to choose this. Whereas before you were like, I'm afraid of it. Y'all are supposed to be happy together. But I'll tell you what, even if y'all don't get it right in this lifetime, I believe in reincarnation. If y'all don't get it right in this lifetime, then it'll have to be bookmarked until next. And you will end up commingling with other people, and they will end up commingling with other people and living your lives separately. It's up to you. Are you guys going to make it work this lifetime or not? Hope that helped. Bye, Cancer. See you next time. Okay, let's move on to Leo. 11/10/54. What? I don't even know what number I just said. Leo. All right, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, this is a romantic love reading for you guys. Take it as it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. Come here with an open heart and open mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If this doesn't feel like your reading, then check out your other placements. My intention with this reading is to try to get you some clarity, okay? For your greatest and highest good, what do we got coming towards the Leo next 7 days? Entangled. Entangled in darkness. In the darkness. Entangled. Establish and communicate your own boundaries. It's kind of dark. I don't know. What is she entangled in? She's up against like a bookshelf, and there's vines that are growing. This is very important information. So like you have access to better ways of doing things. You have access to showing up kind for yourself and for your partner. You have access to, you even know what your partner's love language is, and you know what your love language is, but you're choosing not to pay attention to it. There's passion here, but you're choosing not to pay attention to it. It's just a messy, entangled connection between you and this person. You know exactly what you would need to do to make it healthy coming from your perspective. And you know even exactly what they would need to do to make it healthy coming from their perspective. But I don't think either person is showing up in that healthy energy. It's honestly just like a shit sandwich. And the only thing that's kind of keeping you guys together, I mean, it could be a piece of paper. It could be marriage vows. It could be y'all live in the same house. Y'all see each other all the time. Y'all have the same friend group. The family members have not let y'all go, so every time you show up to a barbecue, there they are. Who is this person for the Leo? You know, it's like two married people that don't talk. They've given up and neither of them have filed for the Leo. Who is this person that Leo is connecting to? What is this energy? Thoughts. I feel like you're thinking on if you want to take it as it resonates. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. Last time I'm going to say that. I feel like you are wanting to, this could be you and having an energetic soul tie to somebody, and you're not talking to them, but they're there. Their smell is still there. Their memory is still there. It's like a haunted by the energy of this person. And as this guy is sitting here at this table and he's got paintbrushes, I feel this is a depiction of you trying to, like, he can only paint her face, but he can't remember other things about her. So I almost feel like you might want to reach out to this person just so you can fill in the void. You know, this could be kind of toxic in that you might not want to commit to this person, but you want to see if they're still there. Just testing the waters, seeing if I still have access, seeing if they would still talk to me. For the Leo, romantic love for everybody's greatest and highest good. What's going on with the Leo for the next 7 days? What's going on with the Leo for the next 7 days? Yeah, a hangman. See, and it's literally a lot of thoughts, and it's kind of uncomfortable because, you know, our minds love to play tricks on us. It's not that your mind is trying to. Your mind is doing what it's wired to do, which is to help you survive. And sometimes if you can't fill in the gaps, like, it wants to fill in the gaps for you. So maybe you invent things that didn't even actually happen. You misremember things, or you only remember the good things. Man, in Gemini season, that's kind of dangerous. It's kind of a shadow. Misremembering conversations. Like if you guys broke up and you don't even remember why did we break up? I can't even remember why we broke up. Somebody asked you, hey, so why did you and that girl break up? Yeah, I can't even remember why we broke up. It just didn't work. But you can remember. Your brain has just chosen not to. Deep. Two of Swords. Confirmation. Your brain has just chosen not to. This same sequence came out with Cancer, so I don't know if it's dealing with the Cancer or if you're a Cancer cusper, but it came to Two of Swords and the Magician here. The Queen of Wands could be dealing with the fire sign, doesn't have to be. We got Gemini on the table. Aries, Leo, Sag. No, you don't. The Four of Pentacles. This is the memory of somebody. Maybe you don't want to reach out, but you just can't let them go. It's the tie. See the tie here on the leg? It's uncomfortable every time you think about it. And then there's tie. See, entangled. Okay, so let's see how this person honestly feels about the Leo. How does this person honestly feel about the Leo? They are being completely honest with themselves and me. No walls up for everybody's greatest and highest good. How do they feel about you, Leo? The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles twice. Now, this is in this Four of Pentacles depiction, I usually really pay attention to this king who's looking through this kind of hole here, right? So for me, I'm going to say that this person can feel your energetic pull. There could be telepathy here between you and this person. I can feel it whenever my Leo talks about me or thinks about me. I can feel it. I know they're there. Could be through dreams. But how do they feel about the Leo? Not do they feel the Leo? What are their emotions towards the Leo at this point, please? What are their emotions towards the Leo? The Nine of Pentacles. Why would the Leo even come back to me? In their mind, they think that you've got it all. You've got it all figured out. Nine of Pentacles. Your money could, I mean, you could have 2 cents in your pocket, but the way they view it, you must have everything going on for yourself. Living in the lap of luxury, or just, you're doing good for yourself. And sometimes with this depiction of the Nine of Pentacles, it's a person that is in their own luxurious backyard or garden, and there's a fence that's closed, meaning we haven't talked in a while. But I can still feel the Leo. How does a Leo truly feel about this person? If they were being honest with themselves and me, no walls up. for everybody's greatest and highest good. The Five of Pentacles. You feel like this person left you. You feel like this person stopped investing in you. So haunted, once again. What do you want? What does Leo want from this connection, please? What does Leo truthfully and honestly want from this connection? The Ten of Wands. You just want to be able to let this energy go. I hate you. Tell me, like, let's say we were having a session, right? Shawnee, I hate that I cannot stop thinking about this person. You might even say, is it Mercury retrograde? No, but Mercury is heavy right now. It's not Mercury retrograde until the end of the month, but it feels like Mercury retrograde energy for you. The God's honest truth is I just want to be able to let this person go, but I feel like I can't. So over the next 7 days, where is this connection, this energetic bond headed, please? The Five of Cups. Moving on. That's good. That's good. The Ten of Cups. That's awesome. The Eight of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords twice. What you don't see coming is that you might actually have a talk with this person where y'all can both relieve the pain yourselves of the pain of the past. Sometimes we just need to talk it out in order to get through it, in order to fully process it. Because sometimes as you hear yourself tell somebody else your story, it's like it's new. You get to re-look at the words. Damn, now that I just said that out loud, I realized A, B, and C. Does that mean that you're having the conversation with this person? You might not, Leo. You might have it with your therapist. You might have it with your best friend. You might have it with your mom. Somehow, you might have it with your God. Somehow or another, you have a conversation about this, and where you were hiding from having to make the decision of release, that gets pulled away. And because this is like the moving on from spilled milk, moving on from the pains of the past. Sometimes you will energetically be tied to somebody because your refusal to process it is there, because you want to tell yourself the narrative, good, bad, or indifferent. Or you don't even have an awareness that you can or that you are allowed to process it. So that could be coming up for you. Leo, this could be a ghost of a romantic relationship from the past that you haven't thought about in a while. Holy crap, why is all of this getting unearthed? Well, the reason is because Spirit is trying to get you to understand your relationship with love. And to call in a Ten of Cups. To call in a happy and healthy union. But you cannot bring the full Nine of Pentacles to this Ten of Cups until you let this go. Until you release this. Until you learn about this. So some of you guys are having a conversation with this person. Others of you guys are having the conversation, talking about it, and talking about it helps you release your tie to it. Something dramatic could have happened between you and this person. And it could have just been a relationship that didn't work out. You have to take it as it resonates. All right. Advice for the Leo. I don't see anybody new coming in until you process this week, Leo. All right. And then if you're already dealing with somebody and this is just a haunting of the past, once you process this, then you will show up better in your current relationship. All right. Advice for the Leo. The Emperor. Oh, yeah. You're good. Don't hide from this anymore. This is bridging the gap for you. The Emperor is coming in to bridge the gap from unhealthy past to healthy future, bridging it together. All right. So you not only do you have the capacity right now, but you have the capability. And those two things are important. Okay. Releasing a toxic karmic cycle from the past. That's amazing. Leo, don't forget to let the universe down below know that you concur. Leo, I'm a Leo and I concur with releasing that karmic energy of the past. Cool. Cool. I hope that helped, Leo. I love you guys. This is where we depart. Bye. 40-40, guys. We got 40-40. People starting to feel whole. 40-40 showing up in the room count and the light count. People are starting to feel whole and stable over the next 7 days. I love that. I love that. Okay. All right. For the Virgos, 125, 27. All right, Virgo and Virgo placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind, Virgo. Take this reading as it resonates. Do not force anything. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity, specifically talking about romantic love situations. If you like the way I read, Virgo, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to work with me in any capacity, all the information is down below. All right, for the Virgos. What have Virgos got going on romantic love-wise? Thank you. Tender attentions. Tender attentions. With care and concern, approaching gently, nurturing with soft, kind gestures. A new kind of love, huh? A softer kind of love for Virgo. This feels good kind of love. You might have been used to being in tumultuous. Why do I try to say words sometimes? You might have been used to being in abrasive kind of romantic love situations. And the contrary to that. And it could be two people that are together and have been together and they're evolving and they're maturing in the way that they show love. And so over the next 7 days, things seem more gentle. But then this could also be you calling in a new love situation. And it's different. It's kinder for Virgo. Who is this person coming towards Virgo? Or what is this energy coming towards Virgo? Romantic love over the next 7 days. Thank you. I said maturity. Did I say something about maturity? I don't know. Somebody rewind. Let me know. Don't rewind. Stick around. No, I think I did say something about showing up more mature. Sagittarius energy here. Leo energy here. More self-aware. That's it. More self-aware. Some of you guys are either going to have to travel to see this person, or you've come a long way. Virgo. Who is this person? Tell me a little bit more. The Five of Swords just flew out. I'm looking at this card for the first time and seeing this and saying that you're ready now, right? Because the Two of Swords is here, right? So the Two of Swords is usually somebody who has their heart space blocked, not paying attention to the directions that they could be going in their life, or choosing not to make a decision, confused about the decision. You're leaving all that confusion behind. You're leaving the lack of discernment behind. You're leaving the I don't know behind. And what you're taking with you are the truths that you've gathered so far in your life. So you're showing up very mature, Virgo. The Lovers card. I'm smiling because I immediately know what's happening for the Virgo. Now I want to cry. No! Am I going to cry for the Virgo? No, I don't. I mean, I know Virgos. I know some Virgos, but this is, I'm not associated with a Virgo, like in my here and now life. But so for those of you guys that are like, she's crying because she knows someone. No, I don't know. I just see what's happening here is that The Virgos that I'm tapping into have had it rough. Constantly displaying trying to constantly display the perfectionist part of themselves, the perfect part of themselves. And I was going to say that with this, it's not about perfection, it's about maturity for you. The maturing, people are really seeing you elevate. There's like a glow up happening. You're like jumping, hopping, and leaping timelines, Virgo, the Virgos that I'm talking to. And you're still choosing love, even though for a long time in love's real definition of love, and God's real definition of love, and the divine's real definition of love was not choosing you back. Maybe you didn't even know to ask for it. Maybe you thought it was too much to ask for it. I'm literally choked up. Like, it hurts my throat. And I do feel like speaking could be significant here. Speaking your truth could be significant here. Some of you guys could be publishing some sort of, or writing some sort of memoir, or journaling a lot lately, or just sharing of your narrative, sharing of your story, to help other people see that the definition of love is so much greater than what we were taught that it was. King of Cups is coming up for you. And he's making me smile. Look, he's got his hand reached out. Male or female, it doesn't matter, but he has his hand reached out. This is very like this person would make a good parent if they're not already a parent. They just have this mama bear, papa bear energy about them. And it's probably exactly what you need at this point in time in your life. How do they feel about the Virgo, please? How does this person feel about the Virgo? Y'all, I was about to cry for real. The Four of Cups. So sometimes when you haven't dealt with what real love looks like, when real love presents itself, it freaks people out. 4444. You saw that too, huh? Lucky Lily. And Lucky Lily's tag or name is Lucky Lily 144. So fours are very significant right as soon as I pull this Four of Cups. So here's the biggest thing that you're having to learn, and what a great lesson this is. If you've never experienced true, authentic, wholehearted love, when this King of Cups, male or female, comes into your life, it's gonna freak the shit out of you, boy, girl. You'll be like, what the? Is this love? What I'm feeling? Is this the love? Yes, this is what love is supposed to feel like. The King of Pentacles. My two favorite kings. Mwah! Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio on the table. You're going to see this person as ready. They're going to see you as ready. They're going to see you as it. Tell me about how Virgo is going to feel about this person, please. A little cautious, though. Three of Pentacles, and then Three of Cups, 2 3s. We got 4s and we got 3s. So you might be seeing 333, 444, 4444. In Texas, there's this car insurance attorney, and he's got billboards of just his hand looking like this. It looks weird. And he says, there's only one number to call, and that's 4. His number is 444 444 444. That could be confirmation for some of you guys. Listen, you're like, I'll break bread with you. You want to go out? Ooh, is this a Taurus? That's pretty heavy Taurus energy. I'm getting this restaurateur, foodie kind of vibe off of your person. They want to take you out. They want to wine and dine you. And you guys could have met through work. You could have met through work associations. You could have met through I don't know, someplace that you've seen this person more than once for sure. Three of Pentacles. Y'all have groups. Y'all's groups kind of, maybe you rock with different groups, but every now and then y'all come into each other's energy. Ain't that God works in mysterious ways? Won't he do it? Because whomever this person is, you've been around this person multiple times. It's just been like a teaser from the universe. Thank you, Tan Tan. A teaser. Where's this connection meant to go between Virgo and this person? It looks good. It looks like it's still infant. It's still growing, maybe not fully getting off the ground. But with this Knight of Wands here, that's like engagement. I don't know. Maybe I'm calling it. Let me know. Invite me. But pay for my ticket if it's destination. But I do feel like it's engagement, meaning communication between the two of you guys. Okay, where's this connection heading? The six of Wands, but it's also the Tower at the same time. And I just want to let you know that the Six of Wands comes up twice. So there could be something where the people in your community are like, yay, y'all got together. I'm so happy. Y'all make such a perfect match. Engagement, Four of Wands. Do I keep pulling? Ace of Pentacles. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, it's the truth. Virgo, call it in right now. Call it in right now. This foodie restaurateur, professional person, this teddy bear, this mama bear, this highly emotionally stable person is coming to show you, is this the love that I have been searching for? Yes. 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 Let the universe say yes to you, Virgo. Claim it. In the comments down below, claim. Don't have me almost crying and you're not liking, subscribing, and turning on that bell notification button. What are you just gonna make? You're gonna just make fun of my emotions online without giving me something back? Virgo, I'm so happy for you. Who we on? Virgo. We're about to leave Virgo. We're going on Libra. Virgo, love you guys. Be safe out there. All right. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. All right, here we go, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Libra. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, Libra, is to try to get you some clarity, specifically talking about romantic love situations. I say to check out your placement so that you can get a better gauge on what it is that Spirit is trying to tell you. So if you're just a Libra sun, don't stop there. Trust me. All right, Libra, here we go. Romantic love, open heart, open mind for your greatest and highest good. It says realizations. It literally says revelations, but my mind wants to say realizations. It's Revelations canvas. Here, this is what it looks like. Revelations canvas, or realizations, apparently. Realizations about revelations. Explore truths and divulge secrets to create a masterpiece of clarity. What? Now, if that made perfect sense to you, Libra, cool. But I'm going to have to look at the symbology here. Think about changing your wardrobe lately. Not surprising for the Libras. You do you, boo. Whatever aesthetic is supposed to match this new chapter, make sure you go and grab it. As long as your pocket will allow. Side message for some of you guys. Confirmation for some of you guys. Like, you're not trying to make too much of it, but you're noticing stuff when it comes to love. I'm not trying to make too much of it. I'm not trying to read too much between the lines. I am trying to notice patterns, but I'm not trying to manipulate anything, but you are noticing things. And I do feel like you're taking stock, you're taking note, writing down a little note, putting it in your back pocket for later. That's not literal, that's a saying. So you might be getting to know somebody, kind of just listening to what they have to say, kind of just watching their behaviors and how they show up. You could be communicating with somebody entirely new, because it's talking about being vulnerable a little bit on this card. Expose truths and divulge secrets to create a masterpiece of clarity. I've been picking up on this for a while for the Libras, and they are finding their footing. So if this is a new connection for you, or you guys are calling in a new connection, even if it's an existing connection, you might be saying, hey, can we talk? Let's have a conversation. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself. For the Libra. For some of you guys, there's hesitation about certain truths that you have about your past and about your life. So you could be dating, and it's getting to the point where things could be, looking like they might get serious or go somewhere or go beyond a couple of dates. And you're like, oh, well, shit. Okay. Well, that means I'm going to have to tell them about A, B, and C. And you might be toying with the idea. You might be on the fence. Should I tell them about my past? Should I tell them about my experiences? Or is that too much? I've changed a lot. If you would have met me, change. This is a change card. This is you to the person. Trust me. And it's got a number 9 on here. So this is all about your independence. It's your story of how you became independent. Hey, you want to know the story about why I moved here, what I've had to leave behind? Do you want to know about my baggage? I've changed a lot. If you would have met me 9 months ago, 9 years ago, you would not recognize, I would not present as the same person. And then I just heard a song in my head, I think it was from like the 70s. Take a load off Annie. So it's almost like Spirit is saying to you, like, please share. Because this person deserves, number 1, to know where you're coming from, but then also you deserve to see their reaction. Like, if you deserve to know sooner than later if they're going to stick around based on whatever it is you have to tell them about the things in your past. And you might get to prove, the universe might get to prove to you that not everybody leaves. And I think I brought that up a couple of weeks ago for you guys in a non-romantic reading that I did, and the what's coming next. So whether you saw that or not, this is just a continuation of, you have to understand that not everybody leaves when you become vulnerable, or when you stand up for yourself, or when you expose certain truths about yourself. For the Libra, I almost said Leo. For the Libra, Aquarius, the star card. Leo, the sun card. The Magician card. Gemini energy. The Strength card. Leo energy. Y'all saw it live, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4 card pool. Major arcana. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini. In this Gemini season, at the very least, you some shit's about to pop off in your love life, and it looks amazing. And this is just confirmation. Tell them. Tell them about what you've had to overcome. Tell them about your healing. Tell them about your ascension. Tell them about your hopes and your dreams. Tell them. All it's going to do is just their reaction, whatever way, good, bad, or indifferent, is going to give you the clarity that you need. And then you'll know because you are so learned at this point in your life, because you already know what you're capable at this point in your life. You'll know which direction to take. And then for some of you guys, we're looking at the Magician. We like to talk about manifestation all the time. You manifested this opportunity to have this conversation with a person, to get it, to challenge yourself, to stick up for yourself, to be yourself, to not sway either way. A moment of strength for you. How's this person going to feel? No, how does this person currently feel about the Libra? Did I say Leo earlier and then these two Leo cards came out? I think I did. How does it, I just like when stuff like that happens. It gives me confirmation that I'm tapped into this and I'm not just talking to my phone. How's this person feel about Libra for their greatest and highest good? This is the King of Swords. So I see this conversation. They hear this conversation. They know you are not somebody to be played with. They know that you are a strong person and you stand very heavily in integrity and your truth. And how does that make them feel deep down inside for the Libra? The Ace of Pentacles. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Honey. I was talking about this in the Virgo reading too. Like, when people have been unhappy their entire life, when happiness shows up, it freaks them out. And then they spiral into old habits and behaviors. The reason why you were here and was called to this tarot reading is so that you don't spiral into old habits and behaviors. And it's okay to accept this opportunity. Okay? Thank you for telling me that. I'm repeating myself. I said this a couple of weeks ago, but now it's showing up in your love reading. Okay? Thank you for telling me that. I still want to continue with this. Libra. How does Libra feel about this person? How does Libra feel about this person? Okay, so if you've been watching, this is Ace of Cups. So if you've been watching this, I posted a few weeks ago on my Instagram. I posted it on YouTube, but I got way more comments on my Instagram where I was kind of raising my voice a little bit to the Libras. Now, I have a lot of Libra in my chart. I'm a Libra moon and a blah, 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 blah. I got a lot. I got more Libra in my chart than I have anything else. True story. So I can fucks with the Libra, okay? But I said on the Libra, I got a little loud. I said, for those of you guys who are open to this, there's new love around the corner. And then I even said in the reading, I said, now some of y'all are going to fight me on this because some of y'all think that this is some old person that's coming back. But no, it's a new person. So if you followed me on Instagram or YouTube and I say, hey, there's a new person coming, then this is that same new person. And they were put on your path to show you it's like a level of kindness, openness, acceptance. The fuck? Matthew loves to play. Let me tell you something. Matthew loves to play. I'm the wrong channel and I am the absolute wrong person. Matthew loves to play. Not here. This is that new person. It is okay to invest. I'm not going to tell you what to do. We're all adults here, but it's okay to invest. Where is this connection going over the next 7 days? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana here, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands. I get with this 7 of Wands, like y'all are trying to one up each other with the sweetness. It's like having somebody at the door and they're trying to get the door for you, but you're like, no, let me get it. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. The 5 of Swords, there's still a lot to talk about. The King of Cups, y'all still have more exploring to do. Because he deleted it. He deleted Lucky Lily. That's so funny. There's still more exploring to do. So that's why I get that this is a new romantic love situation. You guys still haven't exposed, you know, all of your secrets. And great, I'm so glad that you did it. That's fine. But it's buildable. This is a build-a-bear kind of relationship here, right? And that's the thing that some of you guys might find odd, is that it doesn't have to be like happen all at once. You don't have to love bomb each other. You don't have to completely divulge every nook and cranny of your heart and your soul. You don't have to do that. You can just let it build naturally, and that's what's happening over the next 7 days. Y'all still have more to learn about each other. But the cup of love and emotions that you are having for each other is just raising. It looks good. It looks good for you, Libra. Just stick with that energy of integrity. I'm not going to pull a card for advice. I mean, shit, you got 4 major arcana here. Just stick with the integrity of it all, of your own integrity. Remember, be graceful with yourself and be graceful with, I mean, are there going to be days where y'all kind of mess up and fall off, or you say something bad or they say something? Yes, it's normal. It's normal. This is what a normal relationship is supposed to look like. Allow it to escalate as slow as feels healthy. All right, love you guys. Bye. Let's move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. 152.10 for the Scorpios. 152.10 for the Scorpios. Scorpio, Moon, and Venus. Okay, cool. Well, this is for the scallops. Be careful with the scallops. Make sure they're fresh. That's for somebody. I know somebody who got bad. I'm back. I know somebody who got bad food poisoning on scallops, so make sure they're fresh. All right. This is for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your new timestamp is 152.51. Come to this reading, Scorpio, with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to get you some clarity. Most specifically, we were talking about romantic love situations for you over the next 7 days. All right, don't force anything. Don't force it. Which way? This way? Okay. Don't force anything, Scorpio. Just let it ride. I just got a song. A let it rain, a clear it out. A let it rain, a clear it out. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I think it's one of the BTS members, and then the Ortega or something like that. What are you trying to say about that? Let it rain and clear it out. There's a cleansing of let it rain, clear it out. A cleansing space happening for you in your love life right now. Beyond compare. Don't compare your love to anyone else's. It's unique. Okay. Sometimes I get it right away, and then other times I'm like, oh, what? Okay. What are you saying? Hold on. Here goes the glasses, y'all. She's in her 40s, y'all. Beyond compare. Don't compare your love to anyone else. It's unique. I don't see why you would be comparing your love to anyone else. If you're, it's not that you're comparing your love to anyone else. You're comparing people to people. Yeah, chicken noodle soup. I'm Army. I am Army. If anybody knows what that means, put Army down in the comments down below. I follow them in all collaborations. I follow them in all collaborations. Scorpio, this is some shit. Thank you. She said I can relate with the glasses. You're comparing apples to oranges yourself. You're comparing a new lover to an old lover? You're the comparer. But I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. So it's a woman. She's standing alone at the bar. She's all dressed up. She's wearing a cocktail dress. Beautiful heels, probably Jessica Simpson's. Not sponsored, but I would love it. And she's got her back to the bar. Got her back to temptation. Got her back to spirit. She's got her back to spirit. I'm very confused. I get it. So am I, honey. But stick around. Because sometimes that's what channeling looks like. I'm going to get you the message. Just give me a second to figure it out. Here it is. What's happening, Scorpio? For those who I'm talking to, you have been getting very clear messages from your spirit guides. And I don't think you're paying attention to them. I think what's happening is that you might be going to tarot readings. And you might be getting, let's talk about that. Everything that happens in and out of a reading means something. I had somebody in the comments down below say, I'm very confused. Yes, you are. For those who this reading is for. You go to a tarot reading and they say, this person from the past is coming back. They love you. They can't live without you. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you go to another tarot reading and it says, new love. You're getting new love. New love is coming towards you, Scorpio. And then you're like, okay. Well, shit. Now I'm so confused. And in your head and your heart, or in reality, you literally have two different people in front of you that are pulling on your energy. I am so confused. So which is it? Do I pick the door to the left or do I pick the door to the right? I'll be as clear and concise with my messaging as possible. Because I know I've already confused you trying to get the message up to this point. You're looking at two different people, for those who this is, and you are comparing them as if they're the same, but they're not. After this reading, you need to stop watching tarot. Scorpio, after this reading, you need to stop watching tarot. I can literally do your entire reading based off of this one card. Because I'll tell you where the clarity is. The clarity lies within you, leaning on your own discernment. You're a Scorpio. You're a sun, moon, rising, or Venus. That's the energy of emotional intelligence and being tapped into the energetic world. Meaning you have a pretty keen intuition if you lean on it. Stop listening to what other people have to say. Go into solitude. Go into prayer every single day. Have a ritual. Have a routine. If ritual rubs you the wrong way, where you give yourself 5, 10, 15 minutes. Doesn't have to be a lot. Alone with your own thoughts, with your own prayers, with your own discernment, with your own goals, with your own expectations in your love life. Clear your mind enough. I'm not saying clear your mind so much that you're not thinking. That's highly impossible for most humans who aren't like monks sitting on a Tibetan mountain somewhere. But I'm saying you got to give yourself quiet time enough for you to listen to where your heart wants to go. You haven't been doing that. It's been a lot of distractions. Your spirit team wants to talk to you. Your spirit guides want to talk to you. Your angels want to talk to you. Your higher self wants to talk to you. The divine wants to talk to you, and so does your future self. They all want alignment. Who are these people? It's between two people for the Scorpio I'm talking to. Give me the energy of the first person, please. Give me the energy of the first person, please. Mature man. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Give me the energy of the second 5. Leo. Give me the energy of the second person, please. Doesn't have to be, guys. A child. I laugh because child comes up. This is a 9, which is also Sagittarius energy too. So you could be dealing with a more mature and a less mature Sagittarius, an older Sagittarius and a younger Sagittarius, Scorpio. That's not going to be everybody's story. Somebody you already have a child with, or somebody is childish, immature. Okay, so you already have, literally, what did I say? You're comparing apples to oranges. You got an immature person potentially with a mature person. It literally says it on the cards. You got a mature male or female, it doesn't matter. Then you have a child. And then some of you guys, I'm going to just go to like a side story. It's not going to be everybody, obviously, if you listen to what I'm about to say. But for some of you guys, you're saying, do I devote my time to being a single parent right now, raising my kids, or do I go out and start dating? Again, you got to use your discernment. What does this mature person want with this connection with Scorpio? The way this person looks at you is crazy. They could be watching you. You know what? I'm not going to give you that message because that shit is annoying as fuck. They're watching you on your social media. Bro, you have any clue how many followers I have? A lot of people watch me. I'm Scorpio. I'm gorgeous. That doesn't break it down for me. How does this mature man feel about the Scorpio, please? If they were being completely honest with themselves and me, 10 of Pentacles? What? Not the mature man saying everything. And I want to work together, and I want to start our own business, and I want to already talk about grandkids, and I want to buy this property and that property. Everything. It's literally Capricorn energy here. The 10 and the 5 is a 15. That's the devil card. All right, that's Capricorn's major arcana. Tell me about this person. Doesn't have to be, guys. Just very grounded energy, okay? Very business oriented. A person that's not lazy. Tell me about this childlike person. How does this child, either a younger person, a person that Scorpio has a child with, or somebody who's immature person, feel about Scorpio, please, if they're being completely honest with themselves and me. The 4 of Wands. So either this person is trying to move in with you, move back in with you, they live with you currently, or they want to take things to the next level. Can you give me a little bit more on this 4 of Wands, please? The 3 of Wands. Travel could be significant. I'll let you guys figure out which zodiac sign is associated with travel. Travel could be significant. This is, if Scorpio were to choose this mature person, where could this energy go for the Scorpio? If Scorpio were to choose this mature person, where could it go? The Knight of Swords, a lot of conversation. The 3 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups. A lot of conversation about the past, about what you've been through, about what you guys have been through, and how you've overcome the past. New love, Ace of Cups. Let me put those back in the deck, because I don't want y'all to be like, you cheating. What could happen between Scorpio and this child energy? What could happen between Scorpio and this child energy, please? the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. So, use your discernment. What? She's not going to read the future? I literally just told you about the energy. What tarot is, I'm not going to go there. But what tarot is what I do with tarot is I jump into the energy right now as it is. So I'm telling you, you have a choice in front of you. However it fits in your life. Neither of them really compare, yet you're comparing them. There is an opportunity for you to grow with this mature man. Okay? And then there's an opportunity for you to invest in this other energy. I don't want to call them child. For you to invest in the other energy. One of them, there is a potential for growth. And the other one is a potential for normalcy. Status quo. So, the decision is still up to you. Doesn't matter what I pull, Scorpio. The decision is up to you. What action is this mature man, male or female, planning to take towards this connection this week, please? The Seven of Cups. Well, that's annoying. What action? It's annoying because that could mean anything. The Knight of Cups. Okay. So what action is this other person planning to take towards the Scorpio this week? The Ace of Pentacles. Help me out with the Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting that this person that comes up as this child is somebody from your past. I'm also getting that this person that comes up as this mature man is a new person, okay? And the person from your past, they could be telling you, guess what? I'm free, I'm available. Now I'm not so busy. Now I'm ready to invest. Me and my other person broke up. I'm no longer keeping my options open. I choose you. This new person, they confuse you in a way because they don't come off as somebody that you think initially finds you attractive. But they got a lot going for them. And then the fact that they actually like you might throw you back. And that's when you get in your head. Be careful in this Gemini season of getting in your head a little bit too much. Nobody's telling you to make the decision now. Nobody's telling you if you gotta weigh your options, but stop listening to tarot. You're gonna get confused. Listen to yourself. Go within. Scorpio. It's not what you wanted to hear, but it's definitely what some of you guys needed to hear. I love you guys. Until next time, I'm sending you love. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aw, my condolences for you in that situation. If you vibe, then you vibe. Just make sure that you understand it's not just about the passion, Scorpio. It's good. It's good, but it's not just about that. It goes away. There's everyday mundane life you got to deal with, right? There's dishes in the sink. There's bills that got to get paid. Their kids got to get picked up on time. Eventually, somebody's going to have to go to the doctor or the emergency room. Eventually, somebody's not going to feel good. So the passion is not always going to be there. So just make a nice, discerned decision. All right? Somebody said, let me sit myself down. All right, full of life. You ready for this Sagittarius reading? I am too. Mwah. All right, I was saying goodbye to the Scorpios. All right, let's move to Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity, specifically talking about romantic love situations. Sagittarius, if you're dealing with the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, go watch that Scorpio reading. That's what my guys just told me to tell you. All right, for those of you guys who are not associated, let's go. For your greatest and highest good, for the Sagittarius, what is coming towards Sagittarius over the next 7 days in the energy of romantic love? Temporal bonds. Temporal bonds. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver, but endure. I swear to goodness, if I get one of them. Oh, I already know what's coming. Oh, I already know what's coming. Sagittarius, you be fucking with me all the time. I already know what's coming. Tam Tam. Oh, it's about to get deep, Sagittarius. What's she doing? What's she talking about? Is she crazy? No. Sagittarius has this love bond with somebody. The contract. Contract is not broken. The contract is still here. Oy vey. Temporal bond means that you're like connected to this person in the ethers, in the 5D, in the 4D, in the spirit world, in your dreams, in your daydreams, in the daydreams you don't want to have, in your fantasies, in the fantasies you don't want to have. Seeing their face at really inopportune moments, if you know what I mean, Sagittarius. You want to let them go, but you can't. Somebody said, Full of Life said, I knew it. That's why I'm sitting down. I wish I could bring something different towards you. Believe me, I do. But I am but a vessel. Jesus Christ, superstar. Let's go for the Sagittarius. What do we got? Who is this person? Who is this person Sagittarius is dealing with? Who is this person and what is this energy over the next 7 days? Ooh. Who is this person? What is this energy Sagittarius is dealing with? Spirit, stop. I've said it with Cancer and Taurus, so I'm going to say it with Sagittarius. Is there anybody in the house that's associated with somebody who was in the military? If so, then this could be confirmation that this is your reading. Doesn't have to be. It could just be confirmation. I said it. I said it as a rule earlier. I said if I see that card, I'm going to associate it with the military. Who is this person? How do I block them? Oh, book a personal reading and we can talk about it. It's not easy. Sagittarius, if you want to know how to block them. Let's say you don't want to, Sagittarius, everybody listen to me. Whoever's in the house, listen to me. If you ever step into or click on a tarot reading and it is not something you want to hear, oh, that's my ex, I don't want to think about that. Oh, that's my mom, I don't want a reading on that. I don't want to hear about that. Oh, that's some bullshit that popped off last week. I don't want to be reminded of that. I've moved on. Don't watch it. As a clear and direct energy that you are giving the universe to say, no, not today, not me. So click off. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. Click off. If you already don't want to be a part of this reading, have a good day. Be safe. I love you. Sagittarius, who is this person? What is this energy? Game on. Thoughts. It's a ghost. This is my ghost card. Hi, Travis. I said this came up in the Leo reading, so I don't know. Some of you guys have homework to do. Some of you guys need to watch the Leo reading and the Scorpio reading. For those of you guys who are new here, I get readings like this a lot for Sagittarius. So that's why I'm like, Sagittarius, why are you always doing this to me? So let me put my personal feelings aside and just read. Sagittarius, there is somebody who you feel you can't shake. They're always in your energy. Always. It's like a haunting at this point. Poltergeist even. Because even a haunting can be chill. But this is like, come on now. Why? Always you here in my mind. What's going on, Spirit? What is it that you want to talk to me about? I'm fucking done, bro. I'm so done. I'm so done. I am so done. Sagittarius, you're about to get a timeout. I'm about to stop reading for Sagittarius. Six of Cups. I'm trauma bonded to this. It's like I want to know, but I absolutely don't fucking want to know at all. You came here for clarification about something you're going through? Okay, well, I suggest you watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, not just your sun sign. If you want access to a free astrology chart, take a look at the description box below. There is a link to astrologyguide.com. All you need to know is your birthday, birth time, and birthplace, and then you can get your chart. And then based off of your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus, watch those readings on today's reading, and that will give you, the intention is that will give you clarity on your love life. Sagittarius, what the absolute fuck? The Six of Cups. For those of you guys who are new here, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody you can't shake from your past. Let's get feelings. Oh, I know. Let's be opportunistic. Let's not be negative. Let's be opportunistic. Let's ask what's changed since the last time we got a reading like this for Sagittarius. How about that? Let's ask what's changed. And because I'm asking very... communication. Swift movement. Do it now. Rapid events. I don't know. Okay, we don't need that card. That was a star card. It just flew off. What's happening? What's changed between the last time we pulled on this connection that Sagittarius has and now? What is the biggest overarching energetic change between the two of these people? The Eight of Swords. You guys are no longer blind. Both of you guys. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. I don't like talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it because it's so blaringly obvious. Oh, you either fall into one of these two categories, Sagittarius, you and your person, cross-watcher. Hello. Hey, boo. Hey, Cornelia. How are you, sweetie? You guys either fall into one or two categories. This is a heavy karmic tie. And my dogs! Tam! Tam's been with me for years at this point. My dogs. Sagittarius. My dogs. Hold on, guys. Gee, willikers. Heaven almighty. Come on. Come on. Can I just get the message out? Robin, you go lay down, please. For those of you guys who are new here, every single time I tap into this kind of energy, my dogs go crazy. They either want in the room or they want out of the room. Now Robin wants in, she's here. What's the biggest thing that, for those of you guys who resonate with this energy, what is the biggest thing that's happened between the last time I pulled on this energy and this time? And that is the Eight of Swords, meaning the both of you guys can see what this is. All right. So if this is a karmic tie, the both of you guys are seeing that's a karmic tie. Man, me and my Sagittarius, or Sagittarius and my Sagittarius towards your person, you're like, well, shit, now I see what it is. It's not, it was just obsession over wishful thinking. For those of you guys who are, God, y'all gonna make me say it live here on YouTube, aren't you? Yeah, it's like a bad word to me. For those of you guys who associate yourselves with being in a twin flame journey, I said that. I didn't even choke over my words. For those of you guys who associate yourselves with being in a twin flame journey, both the divine masculine and the divine feminine have now woken up to what this is. And that is monumental, actually. Because the divine feminine, whoever that is, has known for a while what this connection is. But the divine masculine, sometimes it takes a while for the divine masculine. Now, that's not the entire, that doesn't mean union. Don't get all excited. It's just confirmation. So with this chapter of energetic tie between Sagittarius and their person, what is meant to happen in this chapter between Sagittarius and their person? The Six of Wands. Sixes at this point are significant. 2 sixes on the table with the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. Celebration. Somebody's watching the other person. And I don't know who it is. Take it as it resonates. If I'm calling you out, I see you, I caught you. Somebody's watching the other person. I don't think that the other person knows about it. Six of Wands. Somebody's watching the other person elevate, becoming more high value, valuing themselves. So we have ourselves a spy. We have ourselves a spy. What's going on between Sagittarius and their person over the next 7 days? In this 3D reality, not in the 5D, not in spirit, what is going on between Sagittarius and their person over the next 7 days? The Judgment, I said it. Both of you guys see it. Masculine, feminine, male or female, it doesn't matter. If you know, you know. If you don't, go watch somebody else. Go have some tea and come back later. The Five of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Where is this person moving away towards? Left, somebody's left somebody else, somebody's left another situation. Somebody could be moving. Where's this? Oh, you already answered my question? Sagittarius, here you are. So I asked, where is this moving towards? Where is this person moving towards? All right. Temperance, Sagittarius, here's your energy right here. Balance. Learning how to give love, right? Death and rebirth. Major transformation happening in this connection over the next 7 days. But all of this is 5D stuff. Don't get your hopes up. All of this is 5D stuff because it's all major arcanas. So it's a major shift in your connection. So if you're coming to me, Sagittarius, and you are the divine feminine, don't get overly excited because your divine masculine has now figured out that this is potentially a twin flame connection. Don't get overly excited if your divine masculine has decided that has seen that this is a karmic connection. Oh yay, I finally get to be done with this person. Now, hold on. The shift is happening up there. It's not going to be too noticeable here between us two human beings with this flesh suit on. Aries reference here. Scorpio, Sagittarius reference on the table. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio twice. But bridging the gap. I talked about it in a different reading. I can't remember what it was. Like unhealthy, healthy, bridging the gap. The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And it's because you guys have had to feel like somebody's gonna say something. What is the divine masculine wanting to have happen between this connection with Sagittarius and their person? What is the divine masculine wanting to have happen? The Two of Cups. Do you guys understand what's happening in this reading? Like, this is some heavy ass shit. The divine masculine sees the divine feminine as the divine feminine. Meaning that just ain't some other person. It's my energetic. You are the other part of my soul. What does the divine feminine want from this connection? What does the divine feminine want from this connection? The Six of Swords. But does that mean that they've given up and they're moving on? Or like, where are they heading on the other side? The Eight of Swords. Either they have given either the divine feminine has given up on investing in this as a twin flame connection and is just totally doing their own thing, not even paying attention to the divine masculine, or the divine masculine wants now to work with their divine feminine, but they don't know how to get a hold of them now. You know, there's been enough toxic BS between the two of you guys that somebody said, oh, I'm glad I sat right here for this. There's been enough toxic BS between the two of you guys. You don't even know like how to get a hold of it. Like, you know, you're blocked on everything. Sagittarius, you should be paying me for this. I'm gonna need a snack and a nap. Where is this going this week though? Come on, take it down, take it down. We need it right here. We are human beings, and you know how dense it is down here. So be ginger with us. Give us some grace. What all we need to know right now is what is going to happen over the next 7 days on this earthly reality. That's all we need to know, Spirit. Between Sagittarius and their person. That's all we need to know. The Four of Cups. My chest hurts. Not in an angina kind of way. It just feels like there's pressure here. The Eight of Cups twice. And then the Seven of Wands. Give me a second. There's been so much evaluation. The twin reference is here with the Seven of Wands. With this particular depiction of the Seven of Wands, again, it's two energies. Take a look at it. Yin and yang. What does that also mean? Masculine and feminine fighting together. I know the Seven of Wands doesn't always mean that, but I've talked about this already in today's reading using a different deck. That's the Seven of Swords. But I initially thought it was the Seven of Wands. So with it being two people seeing their shit. The masculine and feminine seeing their shit. Some of you guys might actually have a conversation. Two of Wands. That is actually the Two of Wands. And look at the fire in between the two of these. Twins. Twinsies. About the overcoming of the emotional turmoil. Eight of Cups. About all the bullshit. It's literally about two people over the next 7 days potentially having a conversation about noticing that neither one of you guys' shit smells like roses. It's two human beings that have been energetically bound towards each other for God only knows how long your path has been, how many years. Coming together and saying, what the fuck was that? What did we just walk through over the last however many years? Somebody said about expectations. I don't think expectations are here. Sometimes the Two of Wands can be that. But if I look at the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups here, it's really an evaluation of what was walked away from. It's acknowledging, finally, the bullshit, the turmoil, the karma of it all. And then what? For these two in the Sagittarius reading. And then where does it go from there? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's triggering if you guys have this conversation. That's why I said it's not union. It's like it's a reunion, but it's not union. I think there's a conversation that happens between you and your person, Sagittarius, the divine masculine, divine feminine, and it's like, wow, we've been through some shit, but bringing up the old shit causes a triggering again, and whomever is not the one that's ready is probably going to go back into their cave again to process it all. And maybe it's both of you guys. Spirit is really wanting you to know that this is going to happen just so you can prepare yourself, so you can plant yourself a little bit firmer. I don't know what those acronyms mean. Well, I know what the NSA is. What do those acronyms mean? Tell me what the acronyms mean. I want to know what those acronyms mean. All right, advice for a Sagittarius. Do you need advice? I mean, just plant your feet a little bit firm. Plant your feet firm. Be willing and ready to share your side of the story. Three of Pentacles. Like, this is the karmic, this is a bond. Y'all were meant to come down. This is a life contract. You were contracted to have this conversation, to go this route. It's not easy. You're not alone. There are other people that feel this too, but it's contractually. You're about to have to show up again, I think, in this twin flame connection. It stopped being karmic like 5 minutes ago. So for those who are still confused on if you're in a karmic journey or karmic connection, if you're just trauma bonded with somebody, if it's a fucked up soul connection, or if it's a twin flame, which could sometimes be all of the above, consider taking a look at the description box below. I can definitely do a personal reading for you. I don't like doing twin flame readings live like this because sometimes it gives people the messed up expectations. And I really, really pray that this goes to the right people with a heart that's open enough and grounded enough to receive it. Yeah, your souls, yeah. Somebody said we wrote the contract, our souls agree. Yeah, but some of us are so disassociated from our souls that our 3D bodies are like, what the actual, what? Why? Why? All right, guys. I got to get off of this energy. I'm going to ring the bell for myself. Whew. All right, let's go. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Love you too, guys. Sending you so many blessings. Moving on to, somebody said room service. Honey, this is room service. This is free. Y'all ain't paying me. If you want to pay me, you can. Take a look at the description box below. But nobody's paying. This is free room service. All right, let's go to Capricorn. 23422 Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising of Venus. Do me a favor, Capricorn. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, Capricorn, is to get you some clarity on romantic love situations, all right? Take it as it resonates. Don't force anything. For Capricorn's greatest and highest good, what is coming towards the Capricorn in the energy of romantic love? Pace and pleasure. Who do we get that for? I can't remember who we got that for. Pace and pleasure. Resist the rush. Adopt Taurus. So that could be significant for you, okay, fellow Earth sign. Resist the rush. Adopt a slower. Oh, gee, okay. Get away from me. I don't need this energetic attachment from the last reading. Here we go. I'm in control here. All right, Capricorn. Pace of pleasure. Resist the rush. Adopt a slower stride and savor each moment as a message. I had to slow down in order to be able to read that, honey. So that is definitely a message for you, Capricorn. I had to slow down. From what I've learned about life and energy, you're always going to get presented with opportunities every single day, every single moment of the day. And as they say, you know, what's meant for you is not going to miss you. What I'm getting from you, Capricorn, is you being presented multiple times with an opportunity to make a decision, to do something about love, and you choosing to stay busy. So I think this is an inkling that over the next 7 days, that same opportunity is going to present itself to you. And the reason why you would be watching this video ahead of time would be that Spirit doesn't want you to miss it again. Somebody said yes multiple times. Spirit doesn't want you to miss it again. So tell me about this person, or tell me about this energetic opportunity for Capricorn. Next 7 days. Romantic love for Capricorn, please. Next 7 days. Message of concern. Message of concern. Have you... Funny. Spirit is so funny. When I give these readings to you guys, I get so much from it. It has been such a growth for me as a person over the last couple of years. Come July, how many years? 3 years? How many years? I'll just say over the last couple of years, it has been such a growth for me energetically, spiritually, as a woman, as a person, as a professional, as a diviner. Because when I give you guys messages, I'm channeling, right? And so I learned so much about energy and about life. And so I'm about to tell you something, and it's something that I've seen in my reality too. And I'm like, oh, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for guiding me. I think that's also important too. I'm going to give you a side note. Some confirmation that you might know that this is your reading, Capricorn, other than you being too busy to look up and recognize love, is that you might have felt strongly guided over the last couple of days, over the last week, by your spirit guides, by the universe. Like, for example, let's say you want to do something using your technology, using your phone, and spirit wants you to do this other thing over here. And then so you try to log into the app, and the app is just effed up. Or the thing that you're trying to do, you just keep hitting barriers. Whereas before, the nudges from spirit could have been subtle. Now they're like blatant and in your face. That's another way that you might have confirmation that you are connected to this energy. There is a person, here she is, male or female, it doesn't matter, who's reached out to you recently about, hey, Capricorn, I feel like you've been busy a lot lately. Message of concern. Leo energy could be significant here. fifth house energy could be significant here. Message of concern. Like, I don't know. You just seem tired lately. I've reached out to friends before, like who've posted like photos on social media and they just look tired. So I reached out to them and said, hey, are you doing okay? So it could be this person. What is this person's intentions with the Capricorn? What was this person's, when this person reaches out to you, what are their intentions other than being concerned? The Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords. This is like a chicken running with their head cut off. Somebody in the comments said, I'm so tired. You look like a chicken with their head cut off. You look like you're going places, but you don't even know where you're going. You might be this person might be concerned that you're more interested in being the Energizer Bunny than recharging your batteries. They're just concerned about your energy. So this is literally like a friend. Why is this showing up in a romantic light, please? The Nine of Wands. The Temperance card. It's the same thing over again. Like, I want to make sure that you're okay. Let me pour a little bit out of my cup into your cup to make sure that you're okay, that you don't reach burnout. This is an earth angel here. This Archangel Michael. This is an earth angel here. But why is it showing up in a love reading? The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Oh, because there's more to the story. So this person is showing concern because they actually care about you. How does the person is showing concern for you, whoever this person is, over the next 7 days, because they actually care about you. The Knight of Cups, it's more than a crush. How does Capricorn feel about this person? If they're being completely honest with themselves and me, how does Capricorn feel? Ace of Cups. Feelings mutual. So where is this going over the next 7 days? Where is this connection going over the next 7 days? The Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. You're single. If I'm talking to the Capricorn I'm talking to, you're single. Been a little bit lonely. Over the next 7 days, through this conversation or through conversations, you and this person start investing in this. This is not something that's gotten off the ground. Oh, somebody just said confirmation. That's my Leo friend. This is not something that's gotten off the ground, but this is something that has massive potential with the, if you invest in it, Queen of Pentacles, if you invest in it, there could be a commitment, could be moving in with each other, and it could go all the way, or at least 10 years. So your time of being lonely or alone or going at it alone or being the only one that invests in things is over. Also something about your money. Five of Pentacles for the Capricorn. Side message about your money. Five of Pentacles for Capricorn. You're really concerned about your money and investments right now. That could be why it is that you're burning the midnight oil trying to get in them hours or trying to work on that promotion. That could be the reason why this person is coming through to try to, again, earth angel energy, somebody that comes in at exactly the right moment to keep you from reaching burnout. Maybe you should stop shopping, online shopping or shopping. And because if you're feeling a void, so just make sure, tell that Venusian energy to go sit over there. You might just be feeling a void. And that it's meant to be filled with this person. All right, well, let's get you some advice. This looks good. It really does look good. I check your emails, check your messages, because there is somebody that's trying to voice some concern. They definitely feel more than what they're showing that they feel. And let's be honest, so do you. Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, Ace of Cups. This could go somewhere, but it's going to require you acknowledging it. Advice for the Capricorns. It's going to require you acknowledging it. I don't know what some of y'all are saying. And before I take stuff out of context, I won't I don't know. Before I take it out of context, because I can get saucy. Before I take it out of context, I'll leave y'all be in the comments down below. The advice here is to do something about it. But guess what? You're an adult. I'm an adult. You have your own goals in life. But if you're here and you're open to it, and I mean, you are showing up with the Ace of Cups, Capricorn. So when this person does reach out, you could say thank you, and then you can also say, "What are you doing Friday? You want to go for drinks?" Up to you. All right. That was for Capricorn. Love you guys. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Let's move on to Tam Tam. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Thank you, Tam Tam. I appreciate you. All right, Aquarius. 240. Tam Tam, you did not email me. You need to email me. Tam Tam needs to email me. Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius. Come to this reading with open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. This week we are talking about romantic love. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For Aquarius is greatest and highest good. Good vibes, positive vibes, but the truth. Fiery balance. Fiery balance for the Aquarius. I almost started crying. I almost had the way my throat reacted to this fiery balance was the kind of, like, you know, when you cry so much, you're like that. That's literally what just happened. It says, embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. Have you been crying? My back hurts now. Golly. If y'all think that tarot readers aren't actually dipping into the energy, I mean, I guess some of them don't, but like some of us really do. And for my back to hurt the way that it does, I do feel like it's not burden, it's uncertainty for where it's hurting in my back. It's not my upper back, it's my lower back, mid back. There's uncertainty in this connection for you as I speak. Who is this person that Aquarius is connecting with? What is this energy that Aquarius is connecting with over the next 7 days? Over the next 7 days. I'm in control. This is my space. For Aquarius is greatest and highest good. For everyone's greatest and highest good. Who is this person? A wealthy man. This is damn. This is like an earth sign energy here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But I don't feel excited about it. Is that significant for you, Aquarius? I don't feel like when this guy came out, my voice is cracking, guys. Puberty. Is that significant for you? When this guy came out in the Aries reading, I was like, oh my God, there he is, girl, look at him. And now that he's coming out in your reading, male or female, it doesn't matter. Gender is very neutral and fluid when it comes to tarot, okay? But now that this card is coming out, I'm like, I don't know if you are appreciative of the attention that you're getting from this person. And then for some of you guys, when my voice cracked, it's about like the way that they communicate, the way that they talk. Maybe you just don't find it attractive. What is this embracing intense for? This isn't the intensity. This isn't the intensity that you want. Somebody says he does not commit. He looks like that picture. Somebody said mine likes options. Well, then there you go. See, I picked it up. I pulled that card, whereas normally I'd be like, hell yeah. I was like, ugh, I don't know about this person. So for them to show up as a wealthy man, this could be a front, or this could be somebody who puts, you know, affluence. That's a good word. Affluence above all. You know, playing the part, playing the role, looking like they have it all together. That's more important to them than actually doing the work to get it all together. But again, this fiery balance, I feel like you've got passion. Do you have passion elsewhere other than this person? Are you wanting passion elsewhere other than this person? Who am I talking to? Aquarius? Excuse me. Embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. What is going on for the Aquarius over the next 7 days, please? What is going on with the Aquarius over the next 7 days? Same thing that happened in the Aries reading. I said this is like an earth sign. Here's the King of Pentacles, an earth sign. So you got somebody that wants to invest in you, but I'm like, I feel like you don't feel that spark, the chemistry with them. So it's kind of one-sided, unrequited at this point. Yes, the Empress. Listen, it's not you, it's me. I really do feel like I deserve more. That's what I'm getting you. Kind of saying to this person. I don't know if you're actually going to say that to the person. Oh my God, if you actually did say that to the person, wow. But it is pretty much that type. For the Aquarius that I'm tapping into, I feel like that is kind of like what you would want to say to this person. It's just the lack of chemistry. It's the lack of the spark. And, you know, it could be somebody that you were initially attracted to. But you gotta, that's what work, love takes work. Relationships take work. Because you're not always going to be in love with the person. You're not always going to be attracted to the person. You're not always going to like the person. I'm not seeing a full-on commitment between you guys. And if there is a full-on commitment between you guys, that's some loosey-goosey ass shit. I think it's kind of open a little bit. Two of Swords. What's this Two of Swords about for the Aquarius? What is this Two of Swords about for the Aquarius? The Sun card. You're done with this person. I'm going to pull their feelings for you, but you're already moving on. Like the paint's not even dry and you're moving on. You're trying to pick out a different color. All right. How does this wealthy man feel about the Aquarius? They're being completely honest with themselves and me. It's a competition. The Seven of Wands. Do they know that you have your options open? Do they know that you have your eyes set on somebody else? Have you said that to them? Have you proved it to them through actions? Did they see something on your phone? See something on your social media? Are some of you guys actively trying to make this person jealous? That's not going to be for everybody. They feel like they're in competition. How does Aquarius truly feel about this person if they were being completely honest with themselves and me? The Six of Wands, but then there's also the Tower. See, this is what I'm getting, is that you felt like this person would be a good scapegoat, would be a good rebound, would be a good other option. But the more you get to know the person, the more you're like, you know what? So what's going to be happening between Aquarius and this person over the next 7 days? And it's okay to change your mind. The Ten of Wands. This is the pain I was feeling in my back. That's the burden. The Nine of Pentacles. It would all, you know what? You know what would relieve a lot of pressure? If I can just start over. You know what would relieve a lot of pressure is if I could just be like single and make my own choices. If I can move out, if I can have my own place, if I can have my own space, that would make things just so much better. So I can figure shit out on my own. Seven of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, keeping my options open. The King of Wands. You know what? I'm just going to keep my options open. I'm going to figure out a way to get free, is what I'm getting here with this Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. By any means necessary, I'm going to figure out how to get free from this person because it just ain't it. Somebody said, yes, start over before the time. Oh, okay. Somebody said, yep, I told you he doesn't commit. Are you a cross watcher? Well, I'm glad you got the clarity you needed. All right, this is for the Aquarius in the house, not the cross watcher, but here's some advice for the Aquarius. Advice for the Aquarius, please. Advice for the Aquarius. This is clear and concise. If what you really want, if what you really desire, not me telling you what to do because you're an adult, I'm an adult. 100% your decision. Don't let tarot tell you what to do. If you already came to this reading and you were toying with the idea of letting this person go because, like I said, it just wasn't there. It's just not, you know what? No, I'm good. Here's your advice. You don't need any more signs. This is the breakup card. Don't blame shit on me, though. Everybody's an adult. But that's just what the cards say. You came to tarot for clarity. I hope I gave you some clarity, all right? Guys, Aquarius, I hope that helped. I pray that you have a safe week, a productive week, a week filled with love, happiness, healing, growth, prosperity, partnership, and progress. Until next time, Aquarius, mwah, sending you love. Sending all my love. Sending all my love to you. Sending you all my... Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. I appreciate you, Tam Tam. Let's move on to Pisces. This is a long one today, guys. Thank you, Tam Tam. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why am I grabbing those cards? Pisces, come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all my readings, is try to get you some clarity, specifically talking about romantic love. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What is going on with these cards? All right, Pisces, romantic love for Pisces, greatest and highest good. Playful innocence. Playful innocence. Playful innocence. Embrace a childish spirit where baby steps lead to joy, not seriousness. A little bit of Fool card action here. Have fun first. Don't take it too serious. Capricious. Children are involved or someone is being immature. I don't think that's it. I mean, children might be involved, but I don't think that's it. Playful innocence. Not every conversation has to lead to a relationship. Not everyone that you are attracted to has to be somebody A potential soulmate, like that type thing. What's going on? Oh, wait, oh, here, this card. Who is showing up? What energy is showing up for Pisces next 7 days? Spirit almost wants you to just have fun right now, or at least this week. Pisces. Mature man. Earth sign. I usually say earth sign, fire sign. Whoever this person is. All right, let's see what's happening between Pisces and this mature man over the next 7 days. Romantic love, please. What's happening with the Pisces and this person over the next 7 days? The Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and then the Page of Swords. Yeah, so Spirit just wants you to not take this connection so seriously. Can it evolve into something later? Yes, but they don't want you to get caught on that. It could. But they don't want you to get caught up in potential. Listen to what I'm saying. They don't want you to get caught up. I don't know, listen to what I'm saying or listen to what I'm saying. Which one am I supposed to do? Probably the ear. Listen to what I'm saying. They don't want you to get caught up in potential. They don't want you to project potential. Right now, you and this person over the next 7 days, whoever it is that you are going to be connecting with, this person, like, just have fun. No expectations, because it's when you start throwing in expectations and start projecting what the future could look like, that's when shit gets fucked up. Why is this Hermit here, please? Somebody's taking it slow on purpose. Ah, okay. Tell me what this Hermit, please. The Moon card. Okay, so you could be dealing with a person who is not yet ready to expose their emotions, Pisces. And if you come to it emotion-filled, then it might... I don't know. I want to say the word trigger them somehow. But, like, I don't want you to behave adversely. You know, I don't want you to not be true to yourself. Just sometimes the shadow side of Pisces is a projection of, like, let's be honest, sometimes y'all fall in love really quickly. And sometimes it's under false pretenses. This person does have feelings, but they're not ready for that yet. So what is supposed to be, so how could Pisces work with this person, interact with this person over the next 7 days that makes them both feel safe without sabotaging self? The Three of Cups, friends. The Empress, don't worry, whatever it is that you have put out into the universe, it's going to come to you. There is something new that's coming towards you, Pisces. This is new. Do you hear me? The Five of Cups, because you're still energetically moving on from something. You're still healing from something. I don't believe that you are ready for a full-on commitment, nor do I believe this person is ready for a full-on commitment right now. So if you're friends with somebody, let it be friends for just the next 7 days. Spend time with them. Learn a little bit more about them. Let them learn a little bit more about you. Don't put a rush on it. How does this person truly feel about the Pisces? If they're being completely honest with themselves. Five of Cups comes up twice. There's a bit of worry here that they're going to make some of the same mistakes with you that they've made in the past. How else does this person feel about the Pisces? The Two of Wands. They like collaborating with you. They like your passion. They like your drive. But there is cautiousness here. How does Pisces feel about this person if they were being completely honest with themselves and me? The Three of Cups comes out twice. Well, if you feel comfortable being friends, I would definitely be your friend. For sure. How else does Pisces feel about them? But I find you attractive. Ah. That was suggestive. I didn't realize how suggestive that was. Whoops. My bad. But that was definitely a message for somebody. I'm going to give you some advice. Yes, there's feelings, but this person's not ready to expose them just yet, okay? All right, break bread with this person, communicate with this person, work with this person, collaborate with this person, go out for drinks with this person. Just leave it there for just a bit. Advice for the Pisces, leave it there for just a bit. The Two of Swords. You're not meant to make a decision about this yet. You're not meant to act yet. You're not meant to. You're not yet, because Spirit's conjuring up some stuff in the background, and I think it would be premature. I like to use a baking analogy whenever I see something like this, and so I'll use it for you, Pisces. Like, you don't want to ice the cake before it's cooled off. You don't want to eat the pie before it's cooled off. You're going to burn yourself. It's not going to be as pretty as you wanted it to be, right? So just give it a little time. Give it a little time. Fill it out a little bit more. Nothing needs to be rushed. All right, guys. I love you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the last live we're going to be doing for a little bit. So thank you for spending your time with me. I do appreciate you. If you want to work with me in any capacity, all that information is down below. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Be productive. Have peace in your life. Call that in. Prosperity, partnership, and progress are the pillars that you should be leaning on this day and age. Until next time, guys, I love you so very much. Tam, thank you. Don't forget to email me. Bye, guys. See ya.